Melody. For those of you who are new to this channel, welcome and welcome back to my returning subscribers from my other channel. I'm grateful for each and every one of you guys and all the love and support that you've been giving me on this YouTube journey. So when you come into this live stream, make sure you give me a Fonzie, double tap that screen, or just simply hit that thumbs up. Or if you're watching it after it already uploads and processes, give me a thumbs up. If you're not yet subscribed to this channel, please hit that subscribe button and a little notification bell so you know when I go live or post videos. And as always, if you know somebody who will resonate with these messages, by all means, after it's done processing and doing its thing, go ahead and share it with somebody who you think will need it or resonates with it. All right, all of that helps out this channel and it is greatly, greatly appreciated. So today is March 26th, 2026, which adds up to an 11 with the energetic year of a 1, 1, 1, 1. So pay attention where you put your focus, because where you put your focus is growing. All right. So the sun is currently in Aries and the moon is in Cancer. So we got double fire and double water. So what that means is the moon is also in the first quarter, which talks about the in between the dark and the light, where we as divine feminines and divine masculines are coming into union within ourselves. The Cancer rules the 4th house of home related issues, the mother. So there could be some sort of an adjustment happening. You're being guided to trust your intuition. Mercury is in Pisces, so be aware of that. Also with Mercury, the planet of communication in the house of Pisces, it's very important to trust your intuition, listen to it, and follow that inner guidance. Some of you may be getting literally some communication, because Pisces does rule the hidden enemy. There could be somebody hidden that wants to communicate. Be aware of that. That's why you're being asked to trust your intuition. This person may be showing up at your door. We have Venus in Aries, the divine feminine, the water energy in Aries, the fire energy, which talks about identifying who you are, identifying with who you are, divine feminine, and bringing that state of balance within yourself. We have Mars in Pisces. Mars is a planet either of aggression or passion, depending on your situation. You have it's in the star sign of Pisces, so I feel like the divine masculine and feminine are definitely balancing out and identifying with who they truly are, especially if you're on a twin flame, starting to feel at home within yourself, starting to identify with who you are. Things are adjusting at the home place, maybe with family related matters as well. That's what I don't know why I keep seeing the Chariot here. So the Chariot is ruled by Cancer, but also the Chariot shows 2 horses, a black and a white one. We are currently in the Aries energy of the fire horse energy, because Aries represents fire, the fire horse. Horses represent action, things that are taken off very quickly. So with the 3 wands, again, your thoughts are manifesting, so make sure that they're authentic in what you want to grow, because where you put your focus, that's where things are gonna grow at. All right. So let's go ahead and pull your card, earth signs. Make sure that you give me the Fonzie. I say I have some viewers. It'd be greatly appreciated if you gave me a thumbs up. All right. So for the earth signs, what do you want to talk to? I have 3 different cards here. 1 card, please, and thank you, for the element of earth, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Let's take a look at the bottom of the deck. We have love yourself first. Self-respect makes you more romantic, attractive. We have clairaudient, so pay attention. Clairaudient means that you're hearing something telepathically. Maybe you're having earrings. They want you to pay attention to that. Archangel Zadkiel. Notice the loving guidance you hear inside your mind or from other people. That makes sense with the 111. So you could be having a telepathic conversation with somebody, or, like I said, maybe some sort of a download coming in from your spirit team. This card is in reverse, so it's talking about making the effort. Great love is worth taking. The steps you're being guided. So somebody may be ignoring something. Maybe they're afraid to take some sort of a next step. Guidance to take. Some of you are definitely being divinely guided here. Look at this. True love. Love yourself first. Have self-respect. True love. So it talks about loving yourself first by bringing in a state of balance. Remember, Venus is in Aries. Mars is in Pisces. Balancing your emotions, right? Stepping into your power in that Aries sign and taking the ropes of that chariot and knowing what you want, knowing your self-worth, knowing you're worth more than maybe, you know, somebody who is trying to make some sort of an effort here, right? Knowing your self-worth, knowing your self-respect, knowing that you deserve more than maybe what somebody wants to give you, right? For some of you, you could be mirroring this to a specific soulmate, that you have finally healed them wounds, that you have finally, you know, gained your self-respect. You worked on yourself. You've healed yourself. You adjusted something in your emotional body, maybe in your sacral chakra or your heart chakra here. And I feel like you could be mirroring this to somebody who doesn't want to do it. Maybe they're afraid to take that step. All right, so definitely something clairaudient coming through today. All right, and that could be why 111 is happening. All right, so what is it that they need to surrender? What does the element of earth need to surrender? Somebody may be, you know what I'm getting to? Somebody may have, maybe be hearing somebody's like words or conversations with the clairaudience here, and it may be scaring them a little bit, because they know what they need to do and are like, oh man, I don't know about this. I'm feeling a little nuts here. Why am I hearing somebody else's voice? Why am I hearing this, right? So this could be somebody who is new to clairaudience, new telepathic words. And it may scare them a little bit, because it's like, why am I hearing this particular person's words? Why am I hearing this, right? And they may not understand that this is a romance. This is a true love. This is a soulmate. Okay. What is it that the earth signs need to let go of today? Oh boy, you had a lot come out. Yeah, fear of intimacy. What did I say? Somebody has that fear of intimacy. You are ready to let love in. Compassionately identify with Venus being in Aries, and begin to release any patterns that stop you from opening your heart. I'm telling you, somebody is clairaudiently hearing somebody, and it's scaring the crap out of them. They're in this fear, because it's like they already like know that they're being guided towards this person, but fear is literally holding them back. So something with that sacral chakra. These are a lot of cards that come out. Yeah, somebody needs to surrender to divine timing. Surrender to spirit, because they're being guided here. Surrender to what is rather than trying to push it. Flow with what is instead of fighting it. And this person is fighting it. They are fighting it. Surrender to fear of change. Yes, somebody, look at that horse right there. There's a divine feminine on there. The divine feminine is definitely identifying, like, they know, right? Yeah, right here. Compassionately identifying. Completely healed. Completely. That's, I feel like it's the feminine who has did this. The feminine has did this, and you may be mirroring this to your one. They could be hearing it, they could be feeling it, they could be, yeah, and it's like it's keeping them in fear. And that's what they're refusing to take the steps. because they don't want to accept the fact that there is a pot for every lid. Somebody could also be doing magic, right? Surrender your need to always be right. Look, the divine feminine, divine masculine having this heart-to-heart conversation. Give others the gift of letting them be right. Be yielding, not rigid. This will help resolve conflicts and improve your relationship. So somebody is like, they're hesitant, because that's what yielding means. Somebody is hesitant here in this partnership. Somebody is very controlling. The need to be right. This is somebody who's an air sign, right? Somebody could have air highly in their chart. So I feel like the feminines, and look, divine timing. See the moon in the background? So the full moon that is coming on April 2nd, 3rd, something along them lines. This may be when this thing is manifesting. But somebody is all in their head and allowing their ego to limit them out of fear, because that's what ego is. It's fear that tells us, oh, I don't need love, or I'm okay by myself, or, you know, I can't be intimate with somebody. I can't be vulnerable with somebody. Earth signs. So I do feel the feminine part of whoever, you as a female, have healed your masculine and feminine energy. You have adjusted it. You are now in a state of balance, and you're ready to manifest this relationship. I feel like the masculine has not. And I feel like it's because the Mars energy is in that star sign of Pisces, because they fear love. They fear being intimate or vulnerable with another person. And this is a pattern, a repetitive pattern. Alrighty, so what do the crows want to tell the element of earth? What are the crows warning the element of earth about today? Survival mode. Somebody's in survival mode. But luck is on your side. And the thing is Jupiter, the planet of luck, abundance, is in Cancer. Cancer rules the home, the house, the family, home-related matters. So somebody does not feel at home within themselves. And the luck card, the crows are warning somebody, look, see the fish could be a Pisces. They're in survival mode. Somebody could be stealing somebody's ideas, trying to cause an upheaval, right? Protecting themselves from going in the direction they're being guided to take due to past memories. So somebody could be having this internal conflict, and that is what's out of place within them. And that ego is influencing them, and that limited belief system or some sort of an addiction is what's hindering them. They have a lot of anticipation, such as feeling rejected or abandoned. Yeah, somebody could be coming in and saying, oh, I was just playing with you. I didn't mean to make you mad, right? Just to isolate you, trigger you. So be aware of that. Somebody has some sort of an addiction here. Maybe an addiction to preying on people, or an addiction of being in survival mode. This is somebody who's definitely been watching and spying and maybe planning something for a while here. See that crow on that, or that fox on that crow? This means somebody who is preying on another person, playing on their mind, playing on their emotions, trying to keep them in survival mode, trying to keep them from seeing their way out of a situation. So literally, this white card says about magic. So somebody could be literally doing some magic on somebody. Not hard magic. Maybe it's just some simple magic. Maybe it's like speaking words. Getting into somebody's head and playing a lot of mind games with them. Making them feel less than. All right. So be aware of that, earth signs. Keeping them in fear of changes, keeping them in fear of being vulnerable with another person. So I do know the moon that we got coming at the beginning of April is going to be very significant to Earth signs. I believe the full moon is in, I think it's in Aries. Wait a minute. Didn't we just have the new moon in Pisces? The full moon was in Virgo. So it'd be the full moon in Libra. Libra talks about that balanced energy, that rebalancing, two people being on the same page, maybe somebody waking up to a soul contract, waking up to the fact that, me and this person, there's an opportunity here to have a partnership, right? Something along them lines. Let's get some tarot cards for the element of earth, please and thank you. I feel definitely a third party person, whether it's somebody that they're involved with, somebody you're involved with, or some sort of an outside person within the community. Yeah, with the Ace of Michael, that talks about that's the truth. So signs, that is the truth. What you're hearing clairaudiently is the truth. So don't allow this outside person to hinder you, such as the fear or the ego telling you something that is literally keeping you in the survival, keeping you blind to moving forward. And I feel like Archangel Michael is protecting this situation. Can I have another card, please? Yep, look, the Ace of Gabrielle. Somebody definitely has a fear of intimacy, because the Ace of Wands in reverse talks about, it can talk about being intimate with someone, right? So somebody has a fear of intimacy. They have a fear of being sexual with somebody. And it's actually what's hindering them from taking the steps that they're being guided to take. So, yeah. So somebody needs to be in the flow, because whoever's coming towards them is authentic. Yeah, somebody got their guard up. Somebody definitely got their guard up. Definitely somebody, see, praying, attacking somebody, trying to attack somebody, but somebody has their boundaries up. That's because that's what it talks about today, having them heavy boundaries around their home, around their heart, around their sacred space. There's a horse. See that horse? There's that Cancer energy. See the horse? See how she's walking along nice and gently, and then all of a sudden the wings come out and she starts soaring forward. 8711 could be significant. Let's see what that means for the collective. 711. 711 angel number is a powerful message of spiritual awakening, positive transformation, encouragement to trust your intuition. Often indicate that you are on the right path towards your goals. It signifies that you're manifesting rapidly, urging you to maintain a positive mindset and express your gratitude for the upcoming blessings. 711 indicates a deep spiritual connection to your higher self. That Ace of Swords, clairaudient, that powerful connection to your higher self, and a rapid period of rapid spiritual enlightenment. It serves as a reminder that the universe is supporting your endeavors, encouraging you to focus on your goals and stay positive. So yeah, something about surrendering to divine timing here. Surrendering to divine timing. Because the divine is supporting you, our signs. Seeing 711 frequently is a sign that positive transformations are coming, often in your career or personal development. So Or this could be somebody that you're going to not only build a relationship with on a personal level, but build a relationship with on a money level as well, a business level. So you're being encouraged to have an attitude of gratitude to speed up the process of achieving your desires. Depending on the connection, 711 signals a need to enhance your spiritual bond with your partner. Yeah, this is a spiritual partner. Somebody that you have clairaudience with. You can hear each other's thoughts. Through honest communication and mutual growth. So yeah, something about being honest. Something about being honest. I don't know where it went. Let's get back here. Being honest. For those who are single, 7-Eleven signifies the universe is aligning to bring new, meaningful relationships into your life. You are protected, supported, and destined. This is destiny at play. All right. So, yeah, you guys are connected. You're both hearing each other's words. You're feeling each other's energies. And somebody knows, somebody can feel that somebody has their boundaries up against this because they have a fear of being intimate. They have a fear of a changing something, a change in a relationship. The universe is reminding you that you're cared for always. Whether you're afraid of a change in your job, your health, or relationship, or a fear of aging or death, repeat the affirmation. I have faith that all is well. So this either you, divine feminine, or your divine masculine that has a fear of intimacy. And that could very well be the masculine because Mars is in Pisces. Pisces rules the subconscious, intuition, spiritual gifts. Take a look at the bottom of it. Yeah, Queen of Gabriel. I feel like it's the masculine. So here you are, divine feminine. You are literally attracting your one to you. But they are in this fear. Right there, the King of Raphael. They're in this fear. And that fear is controlling their heart. Yep. And they're afraid to make some sort of a decision here. Yep. They hear you, but they're like blocking you out. So it's the divine feminine. You're the one who is balanced. You're the one who has put in the work, right? You have put in the work and realized that you are worth more than people who just come and prey on you. Just to steal your energy, to steal your ideas, to steal your sacral chakra energy. And then what they do, they cause a lot of upheavals, right? Here you are, divine feminine. You're very attractive. You're very charming, right? You know what you need to do. You know what you want. You have to attract this person. Because why? Because you're brilliant. You're charming. You're beautiful. You're attractive. This person may see you attractive, but their fears is getting in the way. Strong feminine energy here. This person's unbalanced in their sacral chakra is what I see here. So they have their guard up, their boundary up when it comes to intimacy. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull a light keeper's message to close out this reading for the element of earth. And thank you, Holy Spirit. Make sure if you're not subscribed to my channel to subscribe. It would definitely help me out. And then stay tuned because I'm going to start working on the monthlies. I haven't decided if I'm going to do them live. I've been considering it. And I have also, I don't know yet. Yeah, I'm still up in the air. So yeah, Freya. Freya is telling you the phase, this new phase is cycling out, or the old phase is cycling out. There is a beginning with every ending. Illusions are being revealed and released. Yes, definitely the illusion of being preyed upon not having self-respect, not having preyed upon people who played upon your low self-esteem or your low self-respect. That cycle is completing. We have Mary Magdalene coming out here. Mary Magdalene, if you don't know the story about Mary Magdalene, she was the one who was Jesus's twin flame. So you're on a twin flame journey. She is also the one who was persecuted, shamed, that the collective tried to ruin her reputation. But she's also the divine feminine who says, you know what? I don't care. I don't care what you have about me, right? She stood her ground. She stood her ground. We got 3 lilies there. So 1, 2, 3, 3 ones, 1, 1, 1. You know, she's wearing that red, which talks about standing in her energy, feeling secure within herself, feeling, you know, grounded, very grounded in her sexuality, grounded with who she is, not caring about what other people think or other people's opinions. And look at this. How about that? We're getting double teamed today. Learning to love herself, all the uniqueness of herself. We have 3 lilies and 3 roses. Mary, Mother Mary and Mary Magdalene coming in here. Let go of the need to be right, right? Let go of the need to be right. Choose peace. Mother healing is possible at this time with the moon in Cancer. Mother healing is possible. So listen to your inner call. Listen to your intuition, right? With the Queen of Wands energy, listen to your intuition, right? Because this your other half, your true love, is ignoring that call. He has a fear of opening himself up to love. He has a fear of being vulnerable. This also could be a karmic masculine who has been preying on you as well. A karmic masculine who has Leo in their chart, who has been trying to put a stronghold on this relationship by trying to come in and ruin the divine feminine's reputation. Maybe lying about some intimacy here that never happened. Okay. All right. So there you go. Thank you for watching Earth Signs. And I will see you soon.